Hi, I'm Mady. I'll be doing my prose piece, Dolores Claiborne by Stephen King. But listen to me. And you hear this if you don't hear nothing else. Everything I did for love. The love a mother feels for her children. That's the strongest love there is in the world. And it's the deadliest. There's nothing on earth like a mother frightened for her kids. And I swear something. If God gave me a second chance, I'd kill him again. Even if it meant hellfire and damnation forever. Which it probably does. That old phrase, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, comes from a 15th century play by William Congreve called Mourning Brides. The actual quote is, heaven hath no rage like love to hatred torn, nor hell a fury like a woman scorned. Maybe that's because the anger and rage you feel inside is deeper when it first was love. Like you've been made a fool of. Nobody wants to be duped. Especially not Dolores Claiborne. Dolores Claiborne by Stephen King. Now I'm going to tell you a hell of a lot starting right about now. And a hell of a lot of it probably could be used against me in the court of law. And I want you to get every word starting with this. 29 years ago, I killed my husband, Joe St. George. Now, you might not think a hard-talking old lady like me believes in love, but the truth is, it's just about the only thing I do believe in. I had 6 weeks worth of baby girl in my belly when I told him I did. And I would until death do us part. But the rest were all the stupid reasons, and one thing I learned in my life is that stupid reasons make stupid marriages. What people think is that Joe was an alcoholic who used to beat me and probably the kids too when he was drunk. They think he finally did it once too often and I punched his ticket for it. It's true, Joe drank, but the truth is most of the times he hit me. He was cold sober. Now, I put up with it because I thought a man hitting his wife from time to time was only another part of being married. Not a nice part, but then cleaning toilets ain't a nice part of being married either, and most women have done their fair share of it after the bridal dress and veil have been packed away in the attic. In those days, I believed that the love of a man for a woman, and a woman for a man was stronger than the love of drinking and hell-raising. That love would eventually rise to the top like cream in a bottle of milk. I learned better over the next 10 years. World's sorry schoolroom sometimes, ain't it? Well, me and Joe had 3 kids when he died in the summer of '63. Selena was 15, Joe Jr. was 13. Little Pete was just 9. Oh, my Selena. She was a lively, chatty girl. Beautiful. But then she changed. I couldn't put my finger on it, but there was this distance coming between us. So I decided I was going to have it out with my baby girl one day. You changed. Your looks, the way you dress, the way you act. All these things are telling me you're in some kind of trouble. She looked me dead in the eye and she said, "There's nothing wrong, Mama." And I said, "Yes, there is. And neither of us is going anywhere until you tell me what it is." Then she said it. And I heard it. And Joe St. George's days were numbered from that moment on. I never wanted to do anything. He made me. I began to see what was right in front of me all along. My eyes were finally open, and I didn't want to be like no sparrow trapped in an attic room. I wanted to be Shut Up Joe. I wanted to make him pay for all he'd put us through, especially all he'd put Selena through. The man had an accident. The right kind of accident. Those things had happened. That evening after Joe got home from the neighbors where he was building a back porch, he was sitting by the stove, reading The American, like he done every night. Look at him, I thought. Sitting there like the grand high poobah of the upper butt crack. Sitting there as if he didn't have to put his pants on one leg at a time like the rest of us. Sitting there as if putting his hands all over his only daughter was the most natural thing in the world, and any man could sleep easy after doing it. Tried to think of how we'd gotten from the junior-senior prom to where we were right now. Him, sitting by the stove in his old patched blue jeans and dirty thermal undershirt, and me, standing by the wood box with murder in my heart. It come to me that marrying him had not only been the biggest mistake of my life, it was the only mistake that really mattered, because it wasn't just me who would end up paying for it. It was Selena he was occupied with then. There were two boys coming right along behind her, and if he wouldn't stop at trying to rape their big sister, what might he do to them? What might he do to them? Please! Dolores, please! I thought about Selena, and that helped keep my panic away. I swear before God Almighty I'll never touch her again! I felt one tear go down my face. Sometimes I think that's the reason I was able to go on living. Dolores! You can understand that, can't you? Understand, but not blame me? Everything I did for love.